What's up, guys? This is Sin and I'm back here with a new top 5, and taking the voting by 3 votes, we have top 5 Generation 6 Pokemon. Generation 6 is the new games Pokemon X and Y, and there are some pretty good Pokemon in this generation, so I cannot wait to give you guys my list. So without further ado, make sure you guys respect my opinion, and let's get it on. Number 5 this week, I have Talonflame. It is Fire Flying, and it is a very good Pokemon. Kind of annoying to battle against, but when you have it, it's really good to have. Can learn various amounts of fire type attacks and as well as flying type attacks, and it's a very good Pokemon. I've ran with it a couple times. I've absolutely loved it. So I mean, some people like it, some people hate it. I find it to be very useful. I remember the first time I was playing through Pokemon X, and that thing just absolutely wrecked for me. Like I know I had like 2 fire types on my team. I had Charizard and Talonflame, but I mean, I used Talonflame more than I did Charizard, so I loved Talonflame a lot, and that's the reason why it's number 5 on this week's list. Number 4 this week, and this Pokemon's really kind of grown on me, even though I've never used it before. It's Sylveon. Sylveon, it just looks like it's innocent and as all hell. You look at it and you're just like, this thing can't hurt a fly. It's just so adorable. And you know, it has some pretty good attacks. If you get it, good attacks like Moonblast, and there's other attacks like Attract. You got, at first, when you have the Eevee, you have to go into the Ami and get 2 hearts in the Ami, and with a fairy type move on it, like Charm or Attract, or I don't know what the hell, it'll learn at level freaking 7 or whatever. But anyway, it has to have a fairy type move, and then it'll evolve in the Ami if you give it 2 hearts, if it gets 2 hearts from you. So that's pretty much almost like evolving through happiness, but that's just me. But I've really grown to like Sylveon. I might be able to like it a little bit more if I was able to use it, but I mean, just its appearance just makes me like it a lot. It's growing on me a lot, so that's why it's number 4. Number 3 this week is Pangoro. It's Fighting Dark, kind of like Scrafty, but except this is a bear we're talking about. Not Yogi Bear, but anyway, Pangoro, I used it in my Wonderlock, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was very versatile. I know it wasn't like it could learn Surf and stuff, but I mean, there was at one point I didn't have a water Pokemon, so it basically bailed me out by learning Surf. But yeah, very good Pokemon to have. Power Up Punch, Drain Punch, physical moves are really what gets that Pokemon going. Not the bulkiest of Pokemon, but I mean, it's enough to, get the job done. So I like Pangoro. Pancham is pretty adorable too. I like that Pokemon. I mean, the Wonderlock was one where a lot of Pokemon grew on me, and a lot of Pokemon just kind of like stood there and just did their own thing. Pangoro was one of those Pokemon that stood out and just saved my ass in a few instances. So that's why it's number 3. Number 2 this week is Hawlucha. Hawlucha's so, how do I put this? He's awesome. He's just awesome. And he's fighting flying, and he's so quick. He's so physically gifted in stats. It's just ridiculous. You give that thing like close combat, and the thing's gonna wreck everything in sight. You give that thing bounce or fly, something physical, he'll just go to town. He's a great physical attacker. I have one in my Zeta Nuzlocke, and the thing is just absolutely amazing. Just wrecks through everything. It grew on me fast as soon as I had it, and I was just like, I have to use this thing from now on because it's just that good. So every time I get a Hawlucha from now on, I'm just like, that thing's number 1. That thing's priority number 1, and I love it. I absolutely love it to death, and that's why it's number 2. Number 1 this week is Greninja. I know it's a starter, but Greninja, I think this is like everybody's favorite Pokemon in Gen 6. Almost everybody's, I would say. But I love Greninja. Greninja's, especially when it's protein, it changes types. That's really awesome. So if you get like a site, like I know it's when it doesn't have protein, it's water dark. But regularly it's Like if you give it protein, it can turn into any type besides like water, and it's really fast. It's really fast. Like I think it's one of the fastest Pokemon out there, and it's a really good special attacker as well. Give it surf and whatnot, it'll just wreck you. And first time I used one was in the Pokemon regular Let's Play of Pokemon X. I don't have it on my channel, of course, but it's the first time before I even had a 3DS capture card. I had a Greninja, and it just torched everything in sight. Just surf, water pulse, something special attack, and it just wrecked through everything. I love Greninja, and it's one of my favorite Pokemon actually. If you saw my top 5 favorite Pokemon, it's actually number 4 on that list, so it's a repeat offender. So that's why it's number 1 on this week's list. So that wraps up this week's top 5 on top 5 Generation 6 Pokemon. We ran out of generations to do top 5s on. So from now on, we're gonna do top 5s of types or whatever I have in the straw poll, probably something crazy. So make sure you guys vote for that in the not in the comment section, but in the straw poll that's in the description, and make sure you leave your comments on who your top 5 Generation 6 Pokemon are. So thank you guys for watching. If you're a first time viewer of myself, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But until next time, my name is Sin, and I'm out. Peace.